Hello and welcome to the Colby Event Center, sub-state finals style coming at you. The ladies' side will take the court here momentarily. Clint Cox and Aim Baird for your broadcast as we get the pleasure to do a fun game here. The number 1 seeded Wheatland Grinnell Thunderhawks come in at 15-6 on the season, and they will face off against the Cinderella story, the number 6 seed, the 11-11 Northern Valley Huskies. Just wait 1 second before I kick it to you, Aim. They were 1-8 at one point in this season. They have won 10 out of their last 13 games.
Yeah, that's right, Clint. They might be a 6 seed, and it is truly a Cinderella story, but they're a pretty salty 6 seed if you ask me. And it's no coincidence that Northern Valley finds himself in this spot. These two teams have matched up twice already this year, and Wheatland Grinnell has come away from both those games with victories, but it was by a combined 8 points. The first time they met, it was when Northern Valley was kind of breaking that 1-8 seal off the season. They had maybe 1 win or 2 wins under their belt, and they go in to Wheatland Grinnell and they lose that game 47-41 without Audrey Bina. She wasn't back yet. And then they met at the championship game of the Western Kansas Liberty League tournament. Northern Valley got out to a lead in that game, or got themselves to a lead in that game. Looked like they were going to bring down the house and come away with some hardware, number 1 there. But unfortunate injury to Mary Baird there in the third quarter kind of shifted the momentum back into the favor of the Thunderhawks. They escaped that game, winning over Northern Valley only 52-50. So these two teams, I would say that Wheatland Grinnell, in at least the second half of the season, one of the better teams, especially in 1A Division II basketball. And they've got a lot of players over there. They're a fairly young team, but they've got a lot of players over there that can make a difference. And it's all off of the senior leadership from Caroline Schroeder, but they've got some girls that can light up a scoreboard up and down that roster. But the fact that these games have been so close, this game could really go a lot of different ways, Clinton. We're going to have to see kind of how they come out in this one and setting the tone. Northern Valley going to have their hands full because in those 2 games, Mary Baird was the primary person that was playing defense on the double-double machine in Caroline Schroeder. So I would expect it might have to be a little bit more of a team effort here in this one. Jordan Cox, the freshman for Northern Valley, has been playing some really stellar defense. But this is going to be one of her hardest tasks yet, keeping Caroline Schroeder, keeping the lid on her game. But Audrey Bina being back for the Huskies is going to help a little bit too, keeping them out of the paint. But, we also saw these last couple of games that you and I have watched, the Wheatland Grinnell Thunderhawks. We've gotten the joy to watch them a little bit more this year. One of those games, Olivia Ball, the freshman, who was nationally ranked in junior high at high jump, she kind of had her welcome to the show game there against the Cheyenne Cougars in that league tournament where she had 20 points. Caroline Schroeder had foul trouble, and she said, no big deal, I'll take this game over, and she did just that. And just last night, Natalie Bixman.
Did she have a night?
Dropping a 35-piece over that same Cheyenne team. And I think Cheyenne's like, man, we can't catch a break against these scorching hot freshmen for Wheatland Grinnell. But they have come to play. And that's the thing that makes Wheatland Grinnell so tough, is it can come from a lot of different people, the contributors here. So we will see what Northern Valley Coach Lewis has up their sleeve to try to knock off the 1 seed in this tournament, the 1 versus 6. This game is going to be fun from the tip. Man, I'm excited for it. This crowd should get pretty juiced up here in the Colby Event Center, Clint, I would think. You got anything to add to
the Northern
me
Valley
flapping my lips?
The Northern Valley crowd on our far side, the Thunderhawk crowd, we're in the nest.
Yeah, we're in the nest. We're right above the nest over here. They're on the near side to us, and they got pretty raucous last night under those 35 points and the big win over Cheyenne to get to this place where one of these teams is looking to punch their ticket to the state tournament at Barton Community College there in Great Bend.
Let's kick it to the sponsors, and we'll be back with your starting lineups in just over 3 minutes. Just in a few moments, the Northern Valley Huskies coming from the bottom side of the bracket. They will be the visiting team on the scoreboard. Northern Valley dressed in their green uniforms with the black numerals. The white uniforms for the Thunderhawks here trimmed in a shoulder blue, and their numerals in a black trimmed in blue. Starting lineups now. Northern Valley will start this way. A 5'6" junior, number 3, Delaney Sides. Second in Division II with 3-point makes on the season. A 5'9" freshman for the Thunderhawks, number 2, Olivia Ball. Athleticism spilling out of her. Northern Valley go with a freshman, a 5'7" freshman, number 4, Jordan Cox. A 5'9" sophomore for the Hawks, Vange Godek. Where's number 4? Northern Valley's the 6' sophomore, number 5, Audrey Bina. Second in Division II in blocks per game at 3.8 blocks per game. Jordan Beckman is a 5'5" senior point guard. Where's number 12 for the Hawks? Northern Valley's leading scorer is a 5'8" senior, number 15, Austin Cox. Pours in 13 a night, but in the last 4 been averaging over 20. Natalie Bixman, nobody comes any hotter than this young lady coming into this gymnasium. She stands 5'8", put in 35 points in her last appearance on this floor.
Made it look easy, too.
Braxton Cox is the last starter for Northern Valley's a 5'3", vice grip senior. She's going to have a tough time on the guard matchup here tonight. Caroline Schroeder, the double-double machine aim, that's what you like to call her, is a 5'8" senior here for the Hawks.
Yeah, she's really the motor of this Thunderhawks team that is the 1 seed here. And Northern Valley, man, if they punch their ticket to state, they're going to have to earn it over one of the hottest teams in the 1A Division II girls side of things, I would say, in Wheatland Grinnell. This is going to be a fun matchup here. We'll see. You know, we say this a lot, but this first couple of minutes really, truly is going to decide. We saw a scorching hot start from the Thunderhawks in their last game. Northern Valley going to have to be ready for a little bit more of the same. They're going to ramp up the pressure because they want to come out guns a-blazing.
That's right. 2 athletes in the center circle, Olivia Ball, Audrey Bina. Jim will do our honors throwing the tip up as he assigns the teams the goals. Now he'll blow the whistle. Everybody stay set. We are underway. As Olivia Ball does not win the tip. I don't know when the last time that could be said. Bina stole it. And a man-to-man defense is the Thunderhawks. Austin will dribble out high. She'll go around the screen. Now she'll isolate on Beckman. Spin around, puts it up, and off the back of the rim, no good. Caroline's got an outlet. Jordan got a piece of it, got it back for Northern Valley. Flip it inside to Bina, and she'll score 2 points.
Nice start there from Northern Valley. I'm surprised kind of to see them come out in that man-to-man. Northern Valley likes playing a man-to-man with that backcourt, especially Austin Cox loves to slash to the hoop.
And a block at the point of attack by Bina says no more, and it'll go back over to the Hawks underneath.
Averages almost 4 blocks a game. You already said that. Gets 1 right there. She is going to need to have a great game in the paint. You got Olivia Ball. You got Caroline Schroeder down low. They love to get in there and make their presence known.
Caroline to the rim, floats it up, no good. She'll get an offensive rebound and stick it back.
And that right there is where they really make their presence known, is on the offensive rebounds. Northern Valley has to get a body on people because they will get eaten alive by this rebounding duo, dynamic duo in Olivia Ball and Caroline Schroeder for the Thunderhawks if they do not.
Caroline going to dribble it off of her hip,
off her knee.
and it'll go back to Northern Valley. Full court pressure here by the Hawks. They'll get it into Jordan. Going against Bixman on the far side. Ball screen there. Now get it back to Braxton. Inside to Audrey Bina it goes. She'll step through. Now the ball's loose on the floor, and it's free. Now they'll get it outside to Bixman. She'll cross over, try to get to the right-hand side of the court, put it up and put it in.
No stranger to points. She came into last night getting just about 11 points per game, but really ignited the nylon there with those 35 points, starting where she left off here in this one. Olivia Ball's going to pick up her first foul of this contest, trying to stop the baseline pursuit of Braxton Cox.
First foul on the evening for either team. This is where a minute and a half in. Go, Jordan, go.
They flip it out to Audrey Bina. Jordan Cox in the corner with it, working against Caroline Schroeder.
Dribble handoffs. Now Austin back to Jordan. Bixman was there in a passing lane. Now they're in a zone, a 2-3 zone. Yeah. Austin recognizes it, pulls everybody back. Austin, 18-footer on the way. It's going to be short. Jordan's going to track that rebound down. It'll go to Northern Valley as Caroline hit it out last.
Yeah, that's a risky pass, though, at the top of the key because Jordan Bexman and Natalie Bixman, they love to jump those passing lanes and create transition opportunities for their team. Northern Valley's got to be smart. They have to take care of the ball in this one. They cannot be turnover prone or they will find themselves down in a hurry. And there is one of those turnovers trying to get that ball inbounds. They do not get the connection between Austin and Delaney sides. Gives it back to the Thunderhawks on that far side.
Van Gudik with it here. Olivia Ball, three-pointer for her is in no good. Austin has the rebound. She's got her sister in front. Will she give it to her? No, she will not. Austin working off a high ball screen. Spin around, now back to Braxton. Three-pointer on the way for B, and B dropped one in.
She dropped that not only in, but from the collegiate men's three-point line. We talked about those three-point lines plaguing this Northern Valley team a little bit from outside, perhaps. It didn't bother Natalie Bixman, and it didn't bother Braxton right there. Bixman doing her work, though, close to the hoop here, getting her second bucket of this contest, both at the rim.
6-5 lead for Wheatland. Bina with it. Back to Austin. Three-pointer on the way for her is good as well. Braxton and Austin both hit threes.
Got a whistle, and we're going to need to wait for an explanation because I don't know what happened.
They both hit threes. They're going to just check and see if it was a three, and it is.
Yeah, the three-point lines, and not only messing with the players and us up here, but Stripes needing to check on it as well, and it's a good thing they do. Braxton Cox strips it away from Bixman.
And a steal by Braxton on the freshman. We'll give it back to Northern Valley. Northern Valley has been struggling from the outside in this tournament. And we've talked about it at length, the length of the three-point lines painted on the floor. But a good start from the outside tonight. Dribble handoff to Braxton, it goes. They're going to work a two-man game between Austin and Braxton. Back to Jordan. Now Austin with it. Bina wanting it underneath. Spin around, now drops for Braxton. She'll go on the interior. It'll go off of Ball's leg and out of bounds to Northern Valley. They had broke down the defense, but when they tried to take that pass, Olivia Ball too athletic. Jordan shot's no good. Blocked by Olivia Ball on the second attempt. Now Sides will fire the long jumper. It's no good, but another attempt because Austin got a rebound.
Yeah.
Delaney open in the corner. Pocket three on the way, no good. And ripped down, it's Caroline. They're going to go running. She'll cross over and blocked by Austin.
Then a foul comes. We'll see if they give it to Delaney Sides or Audrey Bina. It's going to go send Olivia Ball to the line. It's going to go against
Sides.
Delaney.
Personal foul number 30, Delaney Sides.
Just the first in the team, first in the quarter. The dad advice in me says you're going to have to be exceptionally strong with the basketball here tonight. Officials in these positions want to let the players decide. They're going to let you play more physical than you have the entire season, which is fine.
Yeah, I like that.
You know it going into it. Olivia Ball knocks down both free throws for the Hawks.
Jordan Cox takes this one all the way to the baseline against Bixman. There's going to be a foul, I believe, on Caroline Schroeder. She comes screeching in there, trying to poke this one away.
I think he goes against Bixman.
Yeah, it did. You were correct.
Bixman with it. 8-8 tie ball game. Braxton open for another three. She got one. She's got two!
Braxton having herself a quarter from outside the arc.
B is there. The ball flopping up. Jordan trying to match Caroline at half court.
Yeah, a little miscommunication there. They live to fight another day, though. They get it back. Olivia Ball misses her shot. She does what she does so well, goes in there getting a rebound. Foul underneath. It's going to be a push and give it back to the Huskies.
It's a physical play underneath. There'll be a loose ball foul, and it will go against Bixman.
That's her second foul in the last minute.
So she'll go to the bench.
Foul.
Marissa Beckman, the freshman, will check in for her. And it looks like they're going to go into a zone defense here. A 1-2-2, maybe. As Northern Valley sets for sides in the corner. Inside to Jordan it goes. She'll put it up and miss the shot over Olivia Ball.
Jump ball is going to be the call as Ball and Audrey Bina both tie that one up at the high point of that rebound.
3:09 remaining. Northern Valley up 3, 11-8. Behind the bombs of flying. Austin with 1, Braxton with 2. Caroline sweeping around, goes all the way to the rim, left it short.
Great play from the senior right there. Throws it off of Delaney's sides, and that's what Caroline does so well. She is just out there creating.
The delight to the crowd here from the Hawks loves the hustle.
Hustle is a great way to describe her play. As you see it right there coming back, she's going to be kicking herself a little bit, though. She's left those last 2 shots from point-blank range short. Trying to throw it off of a Thunderhawk. It goes back to Marissa Beckman. Evangeline Godek eventually gets fouled on the way out. She'll shoot, too. But those offensive rebounds are what are creating these opportunities.
Sides picks up her second foul. Second foul on the team. Banj knocks it down. She can pull it to within 1 with this one. And it's off, but another offensive rebound for Caroline. The ball is loose on the floor. Braxton gets it.
Yeah, she's swarmed by 4 Huskies right there. Nowhere to go with it. She turns it back over. Austin Cox now puts her foot on the gas, trying to get something going, has to kick it back out.
Austin to the rim, drops it for Jordan. Now back for Delaney. Long 2 in the corner is good.
Nice
good
ball movement.
Team ball there.
Yeah, nice ball movement from the Huskies, creating the opportunity.
13-9, they lead by 4. Beckman to Beckman. This is Marissa with it. Caroline has been the show here in the offensive rebounds. Now a turnover by Caroline. Austin and Jordan going against her. She'll flip it to her. Now the ball is free, and Caroline comes away with it. Up ahead as she tries to hit Marissa, and she couldn't keep it going.
Both these teams really trying to push maybe a little bit too much, not waiting for some sets. You don't want to say you don't want to take that shot, but a little bit of a juice pass there overleads her teammate, gives it back to the Huskies. 13-9, Northern Valley with the lead. Minute 53 left in this first quarter of action of the final game of this sub-state to decide which of these teams is going to go to state.
Austin splits the defense, and now a foul on Olivia Ball will send Austin to the line for 2. She puts pressure on the defense, trying to get all the way to the rim, and it's successful on that one as Olivia Ball picks up her second foul.
Olivia Ball, her second. 14th foul at the line for the Huskies. Number 15, Austin Collins.
No good on the first attempt from Austin, who's been quite the free throw shooter here at the back end of this season, especially in this tournament. 75% on the season, but leaves both of those 2 short.
Was working at 90% in this tournament until those 2. Banj with it. Thought about a 3. Now she will fire a 3. A long one on the way. Going to be off the glass. No good, but Olivia Ball is underneath. She's just hanging it out. Sides blocks that shot on the follow. Austin surrounded by people.
Yeah, and a charge call here is Jordan Beckman definitely got the worst end of that one. Olivia Ball with pressure on the hip.
Those 2 are actually pretty good friends. Austin ran flat over Jordan on that one. Jordan's going to go to the bench to recoup here a second.
Yeah, she's a tough cookie, though. She'll be back in before too long. She probably knew she was getting ready to take a shot right there, but stands in there. That's the senior leadership from Jordan Beckman, making a really nice, strong basketball play. That was the first foul on Austin.
Godek with it. Giphart chasing her. Inside, they'll go to Libby. Ball back out to Marissa Beckman. It goes. Now to Caroline. Swarmed. She'll go right around the defense, lays it up and lays it in. Good athletic play by Caroline.
Yeah, she was not to be denied from that point again. Left the last 2 shots down there short, and she knows that she's better than that this time around. Makes the right adjustments, slices through the defense, and gets one for her team.
Braxton working on DeGees. Will go baseline, and she'll put in 2 more on a baseline jumper.
Braxton really elevating her game offensively, especially these last couple of games. Marissa Beckman works over that ball screen, left all alone, but didn't fire it away. Olivia Ball has to save it, gets it into Deeges.
Beckman's long 2-pointer on the way is going to be no good. And Braxton's got a rebound. She's got Andre if she can look at. With 20 seconds to go, Jordan on the baseline. She'll go baseline. Now cut off to get it back to Braxton. It goes over to Giphart. Flop it up for Bina with 7. She'll go into the rim. No whistle, and here comes with 3 and 2. She'll get it off, but if she couldn't make the shot, we are at a first quarter break. Northern Valley leads 15-11 over the Thunderhawks from Wheatland Grinnell. We'll be back with more at Open Spaces.
Better Built Trailers, located just off of I-70's exit 93 at Grainfield, can take care of all of your trailer needs and so much more. When it comes to trailers and trailer sales, Mike Boehner has what you're looking for, from the 12 different brands of trailers to the manufacturing of their own Better Built brand of hay trailers, and offering accessories and trailer services to go along with being your place to go for all of your Polaris ATV needs. At Better Built Trailers in Grainfield, they have the technicians and personnel to do your job. The High Plains Co-op, headquartered in Grainfield and Park, stand ready to help you during harvest time. At the High Plains Co-op, they'll help you get back to the harvest field as quick as possible. Grain storage and marketing of your grain is available at the High Plains Co-op in Grainfield and Park.
If you want to get the edge on your insurance coverage, why not contact J.D. Gall at Edgewater Insurance in Grainfield, with also a location in Waukegan. Now, he'll take care of all your insurance needs, whether you need home and auto insurance, farm insurance, crop insurance, business, life insurance, health insurance. He provides it all at Edgewater Insurance in Grainfield, Kansas. Why not give him a call at 785-673-4798. That's J.D. Gall, Edgewater Insurance, Grainfield.
Open Spaces Sports, Clint Cox and Aim Baird, as Northern Valley leads 15-11 after the first frame is over.
Yeah, the long bomb really working for the Huskies there in that first quarter. 9 of their 15 points coming from outside the arc. We'll see if they can keep those good shooting times rolling here.
Bina will drop in a short jump shot, and that's the way to start the second quarter. Her second bucket of the evening. Vange Godek bounces it inside, now back out and around to Bixman. Had that 35 last night, looking for her shot now.
Godek thought about it. Instead will take the dribble, find ball on a really nice give and go
nice
from
set.
them.
Great set on that one for the Hawks, leads to an easy bucket.
Yeah, beautiful offensive set piece there for Wheatland Grinnell. Could be one of those wells that they go back to as well.
Iris Skimper now has it ripped out of there by Bixman. Natalie trying to create, gets it into anywhere. Jordan's got a steal and got to go against Vange Godek. Right through contact, she'll put it up, and now she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, tough break for Godek right there.
Tough break is right.
Thought she had really good positioning. She kind of got shoved off of her set feet. But nonetheless, it does send Jordan Cox to the line.
Jordan knocks in the first one, sides, and Austin Cox check into the ball game for Northern Valley. Giphart And Braxton, who's carried him in that first quarter, will sit. Olivia Ball skies for the rebound on that second one.
Yeah, skies is right.
She is just a force. Olivia Ball with it. Now back to Beckman. Van Godek with it. Northern Valley switching on and off. Olivia Ball with it. Beckman with a long jumper is going to be off the mark. No good, and it'll go over to Northern Valley. Caroline Schroeder at the table, ready to check in. Caroline with 4 points, but she is the heart and soul of this team.
She is. You know, she's got those 4 points, but where she actually, I think, makes more of a difference is on this defensive side and on those rebounds. You don't get a double-double unless you are a force down low on the offensive and defensive glass.
Austin will get to the rim and put that one in.
Beat her defender there, putting the Huskies at 20. They got a 7-point lead over the Thunderhawks right now. Ball just rising above Bina, who stands over 6 foot tall, and that's not wingspan, but just skies above her right there and gets that one to fall.
Double skip pass for Bina.
Travel is called on Bina on the wing as she tried to do a ball fake and drive, giving it back to the Thunderhawks.
Northern Valley will switch the matchups. Braxton's going to take Bixman. And now she's got a steal. It's dribbled.
Yeah, it looked like she dribbled on the line right there, but they let him play on.
Bixman's three, loose on the corner. He got it. She got it, but it's just a two-pointer.
They'll take it anyway as it's a one-possession ball game again. Huskies lead only down to 3 now.
Austin working on it. She's going to get a 5 count and does.
She does, but she needs those guards to come over there. She's got to be aware of that and ask someone to come for help as well. Really nice defense that time around from Wheatland Grinnell.
Bixman loose with those 6 points. Beckman 3 on the way. It's going to be off the mark, and they will not be able to track that one down. It went into the Northern Valley cheerleaders. Olivia Ball pester in the backcourt. Those long arms are deadly. She knocked it away from Braxton, but it goes out of bounds. But she's got 2 fouls. She can't do that. She's got to stay in this game.
She's got to be smart because she is making a difference inside the paint right now. They need her down the stretch, down 3.
Braxton fires and knocks in a third 3. Is that a turkey? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, crazy shot from outside there. That one was way outside, but she made it look effortless, getting it to cash, and that is what confidence and momentum will do for you. And gets this one poked away.
Great crossover by Caroline's left-handed shot. Is no good. Ball keeps it alive, kicks it over to Caroline, puts it back in.
30-second timeout from Coach Bucher and his team. We'll take it with him and be back after this.
The equity in Equity Bank is more than just a name for them. It's a part of how they live and do business. Equity Bank knows that building something takes expertise, vision, and hard work. And that's why they have been building one of the fastest growing banks in the region by working side by side with their customers. Equity Bank didn't just inherit a bank, they built one. Go online to equitybank.com and see all the state-of-the-art banking solutions that Equity Bank can offer you. Member FDIC.
At Equity Bank, they mean more. More solutions for your finances and more bankers standing by, whether that's in our lobbies or in the drive-thrus. They're at the Equity Bank. They're proud members of the community, big supporters of high school athletics. They shoot straight, and you score when it comes to no ATM fees nationwide. And don't forget to ask about Equity.
As we get back into basketball, Austin and Jordan working on that sideline again. Austin will go to the rim. A lot of body contact, but she'll get an offensive board. Jordan will put it back up and score it.
Good patience from the freshman there, letting the defender sky up and then stepping in between them to get that basket to go.
Flip it over to Olivia Ball, who's felt like the creator of all offense here for the Hawks. Bixman on the line.
The and one opportunity coming for her as she hits it through contact. Just a nice, strong
Sorry
shot.
about that.
Personal foul on number 3, Delaney Size, her third. First team foul.
Third foul on Delaney Sides. The lone Husky with foul trouble in this one. She's going to have to go sit. JC Gebhard will come into the game for her.
Bixman staying hot, does not get that one, but Olivia Ball doesn't either. Now,
Caroline Schroeder gets the foul. You got to get bodies on people. If they get offensive rebounds, you're going to create opportunities for them to either put that basket in the hoop or get to the free throw line.
For the Thunderhawks, number 25, Caroline Schrader.
First free throw from Caroline is good.
who shot the last free throws?
Bixman,
Did she make one or two?
1 of 2.
Update the scoring book. Caroline's second is good. And that ball is tipped out of bounds. Northern Valley will keep it. Northern Valley now with a set piece. Van Schudik out. And Marissa Beckman in.
No easy inbounds passes for the Huskies. They flip this one up into Austin Cox. Jordan Beckman working against her. Caroline Schroeder got a piece of it. Austin somehow escapes with it, gets it inside to Jordan Cox. A lot of contact there. They get the ball to Bina. They're going to let them play inside.
Jordan tipped that back out for her teammates. Braxton with it. Inside, Bina. Turn and worked it back to J.C. Giphart.
It'll go off of her knee last and back to the Thunderhawks. It was knocked out of her hand, but it did go off of that knee sleeve of J.C. Gebhard. I like the aggressive take, though, from the freshman J.C. She's not shying away from the situation there, taking it baseline. You want to see that again.
Bixman. She gets going on that side. She doesn't stop. Northern Valley switches off on her. 5-second violation as she held on to it just a little bit too long.
5-second calls on both sides of the floor. The defense has come to play here in this one, Clint.
Braxton will play it in. 25-23. Northern Valley leads. 3 minutes to go here in this second quarter action. Austin working on Jordan Beckman. Will now go to Jordan Cox. She'll go to the rim, lays it up, has it blocked out by Caroline.
Huskies will throw it in underneath after the nice defensive play from Schroeder.
Back out to Bina. It goes inside to Jordan. She was mugged, and now Bixman is going to get her third foul. No, they gave it to Marissa Beckman instead.
Yeah,
that was a crucial one.
That might be a gift right there. It is a foul nonetheless, sends her to the line, but you do not need Bixman with 3. Jordan Cox hits the first. Vange Godek will come into the game. Marissa Beckman will sit.
Good call. Jordan goes 2 for 2 on that trip. 3 for 4 on the evening from the free throw line is JB. Braxton almost had it ripped away, and now Caroline's got it with some space.
Has the defense beat. She'll take it all the way to the hoop and put it in. 2-point ball game.
2:32 to go. Jordan on the interior.
Gets stopped by Bixman, has to give it off. It'll go, stay here
off
with
of
the
Bixman's
Huskies.
toes. Austin will play it in. Up high for Bina. Back to Austin. Fadeaway jumper is going to be short. Jordan's got a rebound. Smothered by 2 Hawks, Olivia Ball and Schroeder.
Give it back to Bixman. Northern Valley crowd getting into it over there on the far side. This ball poked away from Olivia Ball. JC Gebhardt trying to find somewhere to go with it. Finally finds Braxton.
Braxton will push with the left hand.
Dribbles
and now
it
it'll go
her own
off.
foot. 25-27 in a game where we're still in the second quarter, but it feels like every possession matters in this one.
Venus got to turn her back around as Bixman.
Foul.
No. Oh, no. Yeah.
It's going to go on the floor.
As Bixman's been able to work on this right-hand side, get all the way to the rim, or it's Caroline getting all the way to the rim, or it's Olivia Ball getting all the way to the rim. It's been prevalent. Northern Valley's man-to-man defense has been getting beat to the bucket.
Yeah, and that's the help defense is there late, which causes one of them to have to foul. This is going to go off of Caroline's foot and give it back the same way they got it on this possession. Pressure coming from the Thunderhawks. Northern Valley clinging to this 2-point lead with 1:40 left before the halftime break. Both teams wanting to get something going and carry that momentum into halftime.
Austin calling out a play here.
Gebhardt has it. She'll drive interior. She'll get fouled.
And a blocking foul will go against Vange. The official says she got her with a knee. Northern Valley will play it in from underneath. Sides has had to sit this one out with those fouls. She's rested for the majority of this second quarter. Braxton with it. Now doubled, gets it to Austin. Off of 2 high ball screens, back to Jordan is open underneath. She'll put it up and in. Good offense by the girls in green.
Yeah, she was calling for that. I thought they weren't going to find her in time, but they get it in the window and get the easy bucket on the inbounds. Godek trying to attack that right side we were talking about.
Inside, and it'll go off of Ball's leg. It'll go over to Northern Valley. They don't need my help, but they'll decide which way are they going to go.
Yeah, pretty bang play there. They are going to keep it here. They're going to say that ball was poked away.
And the third official is going to come over and said, if you guys don't see it, then I did. We'll see now. Here, do we have the, we did get a present.
Perfect use of the kazoo. It's going to go to Northern Valley after they call New York. They ask for the eyes in the sky, and they give it back to the Huskies with 56.5 left.
I bet you didn't think you were going to hear kazoo on our broadcast today.
Yeah, but you knew you were going to hear a displeased crowd, regardless if they were in blue or green after that one.
Dribble handoff goes to J.C. Gebhardt, now to Austin. Lost in traffic, now Jordan will go baseline. Pump fake, and now she traveled.
Yeah, she did.
4-point lead for Northern Valley, 43 seconds to go in the half.
Nice defense interior there. Austin Cox trying to pick the pocket on the inbounds play, being crafty with it, but she hits it back out of bounds. They'll try again. She probably won't be able to pull that one off 2 times in a row.
They will get it into Marissa. She'll go up to Olivia Ball. She turned it over as she tried to turn and whip that one to Caroline. Caroline couldn't save it.
Yeah, just a sloppy pass right there. It's not what you want if you're Coach Bucher and the Thunderhawks. But we kind of said this whole game, both of these teams feel the urgency with every single possession, and they're pressing a little bit. There you almost see Northern Valley turn that ball over. JC Gebhardt gets it ripped away. Oh, they give him a jump ball instead, and that
one hurts the Hawks' chances. That was an easy 2 points.
That one is lucky.
They'll get it on the possession arrow, but they would have much rather had the 2 points, right, Aim?
Yep, it's a dead ball. Lets Northern Valley set back up. I thought it was a quick jump ball. I thought Bixman did a nice job there jumping that one.
Beckman with it. Marissa back to Caroline it goes. Inside to
Nice play.
Marissa, flips it over her head and scores it.
Good find there on the cut and the reverse layup from the freshman, Marissa Beckman, to get it back within 2. Olivia Ball got to be careful. She's playing aggressive here. She pokes it away.
And now we're at a tie ball game.
That wingspan of Olivia Ball causing fits for the backcourt. They're going to say it went off of Jordan Cox last. 2.1 seconds left. Tie ball game, and it's back in the Thunderhawks' possession. We'll see if they've got a play to get a shot off quick here to try to take the lead into the halftime break.
Audrey needs to help here.
Yeah, you got to turn. You just got to turn because they're going to try to get it inside to Caroline.
Three-pointer by Van, just going to be no good, and we're at the half. Just the way we started, all knotted up, 29 apiece. Your scoring statistics and halftime show will be back in momentarily. Let's kick it to the sponsors for now. Thanks for watching Open Spaces Sports. Let's go into the halftime show brought to you by Revival Lawn Care and Elevate Ag. Find them on their websites. As we bring you your halftime scoring look at it, we're all knotted up at 29. The teams are both still in the locker room with 3 minutes to go here before the second half. Scoring looks like this for Northern Valley. 2 for Delaney Sides, 4 for Audrey Bina, Austin Cox with 5, Jordan Cox with 7, and Braxton Cox with 11, including 3 3-point bombs. Northern Valley has hit 4 threes in this first half. No 3-point makes for Wheatland Grinnell. They scored 11 in the first quarter and 18 in the second quarter to bring it even. Scoring goes like this. Olivia Ball with 8, Van Godek with 1, Natalie Bixman with 8, and 10 for Caroline Schroeder. And 2 for Marissa Beckman. I knew my math was wrong to get us to 29. All tied at 29, AIM. We talked about it in the boys' game that was a very tight game with Logan Palco versus Northern Valley coming out of the half. Which team should make a halftime adjustment and what you should do a little bit different. The Thunderhawks have played a little zone, played a little man. Northern Valley's been straight man. Northern Valley's beat them from the outside. The Thunderhawks have beat them from the interior on dribble penetration and defensive or offensive rebounds. Some of that says maybe go zone as long as you're Northern Valley, but I'll give you a quick stat that Dean gave me from last night's game against Thunder Ridge. Only 2 shots were not contested shots from his girls.
He love that.
He loves his man-to-man defense, contesting shots, making them shoot shots with someone in their face. The problem is Olivia Ball elevates over the top of everyone, and no one is in her face.
Well, this is what makes Wheatland the 1 seed, right? Because if you go man-to-man, they've got Caroline Schroeder and Olivia Ball down low where they can get a lot of the cleanup work down there. They can elevate over their one-on-one matchup. Just athletically, they usually match up pretty well against just about anybody out there. But if you go zone, we saw in the game last night, Natalie Bixman had 35 points, and the majority of that, she was scorching hot from outside the arc.
16 points in the third quarter.
They don't have a 3 in this game right now, but we've seen them in the past shoot the long bong pretty well. Jordan Beckman, she gets going. She can do all of her damage from outside there. Last time these two teams played, this is not a stat that's talked about very much because Wheatland Grinnell won that game. They only shot 5% from 3 against Northern Valley in that one, and they played man-to-man the whole time in that game. So I think that the key is help side defense has to be there for Northern Valley, but I think you could play a little bit softer on the perimeter because they're trying to get to the hoop. You don't have to be up in someone like Caroline Schroeder's face when they're at half court necessarily all the time. You can kind of bounce that back knowing she wants to drive on you, so you can give yourself a little bit of a grace period, a little bit of wiggle room to work against her and Olivia Ball there. 2 contested inbounds plays, and they leave it short, but just the tenacious defense coming out of the break here. A lot of bodies hitting the floor there on the side. A call is finally come. That's going to go against Jordan Beckman.
A lot of physical contact on those 2 possessions.
Letting these 2 teams decide who is going to punch that ticket to Barton. The Barton Community College in Great Bend. That's where the state is played. We
and
got
now a warning.
Yeah, she was over that line. She was towing the line just ever so slightly there that first time around, giving it the pressure that it needed here. Just too close.
So now the way that rule works is the next one will be a technical foul if she crosses over that line or any other team member of the Hawks.
And in a game this close, you certainly don't want to send a freebie shooter to the line for the Huskies. No call here. They're, like we said, they're letting them play. And finally a call has to come as Austin gets caught on the back of Jordan Beckman.
Dean says to Austin, calm down.
Yeah, and that's a good thing to hear from Coach because she needs to right there. That was just a little bit of out of control foul that didn't need to happen. Only her second, but she's going to need those fouls down the stretch if this is going to be a close game. Bixman has it. She burns her dribble. She's guarded by Braxton. Was close to that 5-second call, but she got it away to Vange Godek. Olivia Ball has it on the high post. Heard Bixman call for it, but the window closed. Olivia Ball's getting ready to pick up her third foul, and she does.
The aggressive play by the Hawks coming out of this is definitely must have been a focus in Coach Bucher's halftime speech because they have been going actively after that basketball.
Well, and I don't blame him because you said it even during our pregame. The most physical team, the strongest team, might come away from this one the victors. And I think that Coach Bucher agrees with you, and he wants to see a little bit more strength and physicality and tenacity out of his squad.
B stays hot, boys. B's hot.
13 points here in this contest. She's not just hitting from outside now. She's hitting from all over, all three levels. She came to play.
Godek with the dribble here, and she still continues to dribble. Now the drop inside for Olivia Ball. Back out to Jordan Beckman, now to Caroline. Trying to go high-low game does to Olivia Ball. She'll put it up and put it in through Bina. Good
nice
play
shot
by Athletics. Olivia Ball, she's got 10 on the afternoon. Jordan with an opening. Going to go against Bixman. She can't foul her, and she'll score. She goes right through the contact and scores. Bixman wasn't going to touch her because she can't get another foul.
Gives Jordan 9.
Dribble handoff. Bixman wants to fire a three, and this one's going to be short. No good. Northern Valley will get it back.
Was it tip?
No, it was not. That's what Coach Bucher wanted to know. He thought it was. And now he'll pull the press off as Olivia Ball will go to the bench.
Probably
and
a good
Marissa
idea
Beckman in.
To pull the press off if you got a shot falling that flat, not being tipped. Shows signs of wear.
That's a good point, Aim. I didn't think about that. Northern Valley was getting a little bit easy buckets left and right. Now Braxton will have to track it down. Crossover. Now it's going to go off of her leg and go over to Northern Valley. No, excuse me, over to the Hawks.
Yeah, she kicked it out of bounds.
It's got to go, and the Hawks are going nuts over here.
She definitely kicked it out of bounds. Here, you can get your kazoo back out again.
Oh, yes, it's an opportunity. I think they both were the correct call on both ends.
I agree.
I was trying to help them out if they wanted to look my direction.
I do think it was initially tipped and touched by a Thunderhawk, but it went off of her foot, which what led it all the way out of bounds.
I don't suppose they went and looked for us, do you think?
No, I'm sure not.
I doubt it. Caroline's going to put a three up. It's going to be off the backboard, no good. And now Jordan's going to try and track it down. It's going to be an over and back violation.
Nice defense from the Huskies right there. They're going to get a throw it in by their bench.
Coach Booker's going to call a timeout. We'll call it with him. 33-31, Northern Valley in the lead.
Bank Insurance, which offers an array of insurance products from home, auto, farm, business, and crop insurance. Why not stop by at Almena or Norton's locations and visit them online at equitybank.com to let them show you why equity means more.
You appreciate it when people listen to you. You like it when they understand. We understand, and we think we have something you're going to like. My name is Brandy Archer, I'm part of the First National Bank and Trust family in Phillipsburg, Logan, Long Island, Smith County Bank and Smith Center, and Solomon Valley Bank in Beloit. Member FDIC. You work hard around home, around your family, at your job, and you deserve some perks. Benefits like shopping and travel discounts, protection on your cell phone, roadside assistance. Perks. Today, go to agbank.bank, take a look at the brand new Perk checking account and all the special benefits perfect for someone like you. Reduce risk, save money, get your own Perk checking account. Know that today and every day, First National Bank and Trust is here for you.
Northern Valley will play it into Austin. 2-point lead. She's going against Beckman here. Set play off the top. What do you got? Yeah. Austin all the way to the rim, no good. Followed by Bina and a shot. We're going to put her to the line for 2. What do you got?
You asked me how many fouls Jordan had at the break. She has 0.
That's what I thought.
Playing really solid defense.
Second foul will go against Beckman.
Yeah, Marissa Beckman, I believe. Bina hits the first. Her first point, or excuse me.
Of the second half.
That was her 5th point, but her first of the second half. That's where I was trying to get with that thought. Misses the second. Caroline Schroeder rips down the rebound, trying to find a teammate to get out in transition. They need a bucket. Their offense has felt a little stale coming out of the break. Jordan Beckman, though,
is that on sides?
Going. If it's on sides, it's going to be her 4th, and it is. She has not been able to get going. That'll probably be the one that sends her back to the bench. Jordan Beckman.
I think he's going to roll with her.
May as well at this point.
Third quarter, Delaney picks up her 4th foul. Jordan Beckman will miss them both.
Jump ball will give it here to the Thunderhawks, according to that possession arrow down low. Northern Valley holding on to this 3-point lead. Wheatland Grinnell, this could be the set piece that they need to kind of get a spark going on offense. Bixman can certainly be that spark. She gives it to Caroline Schroeder. She has to stop. Lost her dribble just enough there, but Marissa Beckman in the short corner cashes it in. Just a 1-point ball game.
Nice bucket by the 6th woman for this Thunderhawk team.
Yeah, a lot of contributors over there for Wheatland Grinnell.
She's got a tough matchup with Bina on her now. They're trying to isolate Audrey. They'll lob it up and in. She'll put it up and in. Way to be aggressive, Audrey Bina, demanding that basketball.
She did. They wanted to expose that size mismatch, and they do so well right there. Bixman taking this one coast to coast, leaves it short, though. Another jump ball is going to be the call. It's going to go back to the Huskies.
Full court pressure back in there, and a full timeout here by Coach. No, a 30. We'll take it with him, though, by Coach Dean Lewis.
Getz Trucking in Park, Kansas is a company that can handle all of your livestock hauling needs. Established in 1984, they've been in business for over 30 years. Daryl and Cheryl and Justin and Kaylee Getz of Getz Trucking have been supporting the schools of Gove County for many, many years. It's all brought to you by the Getz Trucking of Park, Kansas.
Gove County Medical Center, located in Quinter, Kansas, has been serving the health care and needs of Northwest Kansas for decades. The Rural Access Hospital offers you critical medical care services to their patients. And whether you're embracing motherhood, seeking treatment for illness, or maintaining wellness, their services are tailored around you, the patient. That's the Gove County Medical Center, located in Quinter, Kansas.
Austin will get it in here. Jordan kind of flicked it away and stole the basketball. She'll flip it up to Marissa Beckman. Got away with a walk. She'll put it up. No good. Now Caroline's got a rebound. Now blocked to Caroline again. We'll put it in. Now we are in a 1-point game. Jordan crossover once, crossover twice. Now she'll go baseline around Bixman one more time. And a foul will go against Bixman? That's a tough call on Natalie if it is.
Yeah, I thought initially when the whistle
And it is. Oh, my goodness, that's a tough call on Natalie.
I thought initially when the whistle went off they were going to get Jordan Cox for a travel. Olivia Ball will come into this game probably for Bixman, and it is. The fouls have made it so she's not able to really get going and get into a rhythm on offense, and that's what they need from her to try to put some space between them and the Huskies. Deeges will come into the game as well. Caroline Schroeder will take a breather.
3:33 to go. Northern Valley in a 1-point lead. Flip it up for Braxton. Dribble handoff for Austin. Trying to cook over a high ball screen. Backdoor cut sides is open. She'll put it up, and she went too long and missed it. It'll go off of Jordan and out of bounds.
Yeah, Delaney had her best look at the basket all evening, and she rushed the shot knowing that she was not going to be any more wide open than that. Tough break for the Huskies.
And now Northern Valley going to go on a token pressure. Godek with it. 3:14 remaining. 1-point game. Inside to Jordan. Beckman will fire it off the glass. No good. DeGees with the rebound. Back to Jordan it goes. Now she'll put it up. And one more time a miss, but she's got another offense.
The travel miss right there from Godek, but she plays on, gets it out
Beckman's
to Jordan.
three on the way is good. What a shot from Jordan. We'll put the 2-point lead in here for the Hawks.
Timeout from Coach Bucher. We'll take it with him and be back.
Grainfield Supply is your area supplier for agriculture supplies, hardware and tools, machinery and welding equipment. If you simply need some kind of a thingamajig, doohickey, or gadget, you gotta head down to Grainfield Supply. Be sure to stop in and talk to Terry about the manufacturing of the popular Wiggly riding mower, where no grass is too tall for a Wiggly. It's all brought to you by Grainfield Supply in Grainfield, Kansas.
When it comes to purchasing your groceries in and around Grainfield and the Grinnell area, you want to remember the fine folks at Harvest Market or Grinnell Goodies. Both locations have the groceries you need. You don't have to run to the big cities for your grocery needs. Fresh produce products, meats, you name it, milk, it's all available at both locations, Harvest Market in Grainfield and Grinnell Goodies in Grinnell, Kansas, supporting
Northern Valley with the basketball here. 4 fouls in the quarter for the Hawks. And now a foul on Ball will send Audrey Bina to the free throw line.
Yeah, Audrey did a nice job sealing Olivia Ball on her back. Ball, who usually gets a lot of steals from that position because of her wingspan, but she's kind of, I wouldn't say meet her match with her wingspan, but definitely more so than usual with the 6-footer Bina. Audrey gets the first to fall. Give her 8 on this evening. Was that number 3 on Olivia?
I think it was 3 or 4.
Second shot up and good as well. Ties us back up at 38 apiece.
Beckman to dribble across. Nobody's got in front of her yet. Now she'll hand off to Marissa and back to Caroline. Shake and bake. She'll go into the interior and put it in. Nice take by Caroline.
The savvy senior right there just making a move. This is going to be a foul against Deeges.
Now Jordan will go to the line.
No good on the first of the 2 attempts. And hits the second.
1 point, 1 point deficit. 1 point lead here for the Hawks. Sides playing with those fouls of hers. Has to stay clean. Inside to Marissa Beckman. She'll put it up, and it rolls around and down. 2-pointer for her. Second field goal of this half.
30-second timeout call from Coach Lewis and the Huskies. He was trying to bail them out before they got the 5-second call. We'll be back after this
Thunderhawks
message.
on Open Spaces Sport.
When it comes to personal service and minor tune-ups, tire repairs, and more, you can depend on Home Oil Company of Almena. Whether it's filling up your car or pickup, or fuel delivery, or an oil change, you can trust the friendly people at the Home Oil Company. Home Oil Company of Almena supports the Northern Valley Huskies in academics and athletics. Jack's Automotive Repair and Towing is an automotive and truck repair shop, a AAA towing and auto repair center, and an Apple parts, tools, and accessory store. Jack and Dee Foster are the owners at Jack's Repair in Grainfield, Kansas, and they take personal service to a whole new level. Long Island Feed and Grain is a proud supporter of the Northern Valley Huskies year after year. At Long Island,
We'll see what Dean Lewis draws up to get this ball in bounds, and they do to Austin. She'll cross over and get this ball across half court.
Austin been quiet here in this one, only at 5 points. The last couple of games she's been averaging over 20. They kind of need her to maybe pick it up a little bit on the offensive side of things, as the Northern Valley offense has gone a little stagnant here in the last 5 minutes.
The G's with it. Jordan all over.
Gets it over to Schroeder. Godek through her hands, but she regains possession.
What?
Tough call right there. It's going to go against Bina. And she split the two defenders. Second on Audrey. Hits the first of two. Second one, no good. Bina rips the rebound. Northern Valley looking for a positive offensive set piece here. And they will not get it as Marissa Beckman steals this one. Northern Valley crowd thought she might have tried to carry that one. Two short shots. Bina comes away with it. Not out of the woods yet. Finally gets it to a guard. They go the other direction. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Risky pass right there. Looked like that one was going to get ripped as well. They find Bina. Slips in behind the defense, and that's what they needed right there to keep them within two.
42 ticks remaining. We were all tied at the halftime. 2-point lead for the Hawks now. They try and find Marissa Beckman along the outside line. Now it's stolen by Austin. Tries to go full court to Bina, and she does. She'll put it up, and now we're tied at 43 with two more from Audrey.
Give her 13.
9 in the quarter. Beckman will fire it away. No good. Ball loose on the ground. It's going to be tied up, and the Hawks have the basketball.
Yeah, it'll stay here. We'll see if they can get a nice designed play underneath to create a chance going into this fourth quarter. Iris Skimper and JC Gebhard to check in for the Huskies. Bina and Austin to sit. I expect them to try to lob this one in to Caroline Schroeder on the rollback here. They do get her on that far side block. She gives it to DeGees. She's got it up. She had time. No good. It's going to try to go out of bounds. Saved, but no time for the Huskies to get off a shot. We're still knotted up after the third quarter, 43-43. 8 minutes left to decide which of these teams is going to punch that ticket to state.
Woo! In Grain, they are there to help you with your grain storage and marketing of your grain this year. That's Long Island Feed and Grain of Long Island, Kansas.
Long Island Ready Mix has what you're looking for in your concrete needs. With fast delivery of a consistent product, Long Island Ready Mix can turn your concrete dreams into a reality with high-quality cement.
Mittens in Oakley, located right off Interstate at Highway 40, has been delivering bulk fuel and bulk oil to the region for many, many years, whether it's Nebraska, Colorado, or Kansas. And not only that, they offer 24-hour service 7 days a week, whether you need to fuel up coming off the I-70 corridor, or whether you want to get something to eat at IHOP, maybe at Sonic, or even Subway. They've got what you need, and they've got what you're looking for at Mittens of Oakley. They've been doing it for decades, right off I-70 and Highway 40. Mittens of Oakley.
We knew we were going to be in a close game. We have not disappointed. Northern Valley will get this first possession coming out of the break. Bixman and Ball both in there with the fouls. So was Sides. On the bench at the moment is Audrey Bina and Austin Cox.
Yeah, games like this make me wish that there was kind of a wild card spot that could get into the playoffs, right, the state tournament, because it feels like both of these teams right now are playing state tournament level basketball for sure.
Now he's going to get a breather for Jordan Cox and Delaney Sides. Braxton to play it in and will to Austin. Austin might want to attack Bixman. They get it inside. Bina will turn, fire, and rattle it home. I don't know how that one went in, but it's got to be good for Audrey Bina. Northern Valley takes the lead back. And a block by Bina on the defensive end. Now the ball is loose. On the floor, jump ball. It stays here with the Hawks.
Bixman to throw it in bounds. Jordan Beckman flashing to the corner. They get Caroline Schroeder on that far block, though. Bina's going to get a foul. Trying to go up for another block. Caroline Schroeder does such a good job, though, going into the defender and trying to at least make it look like a foul. Always, always, always going up strong.
Breathe. 2 important free throws here for Caroline. Fourth quarter free throws are very, very, very important. I mean, they don't matter. They don't count any more than any other part of the game.
Yeah, they sure feel like they do, though.
Feels like they do.
No good on that first attempt. Jordan Cox will come back into the game for the Huskies. Braxton to take a breather. Second one up from Caroline, also no good. Audrey Bina gets the rebound. Olivia Ball tried to rip that one away
stay in
from
this
her.
game.
Yeah, pokes this one away. Caroline Schroeder has it, throws it out in front, but it's going to be too far. It's going to go back to the Huskies.
I don't know how long Olivia Ball is going to be able to stay in this game. As aggressive defenses as she's playing, she's got to stay in for the offensive side of things. Jordan gets it now. She'll push across half court.
Caroline guarding her well. She's going to turn it over with the pressure on her hip and give it back to the Thunderhawks. Thunderhawks trail by 2. It's been a very back and forth affair here in the championship game of this sub-state.
Bixman out high. Now to Godick. It goes. Beckman with it. Fires a 3. It's going to be off the mark, but Bixman's got it. Now the ball loose on the floor. Skimper had it, and Beckman's now got it.
Flips it over to Bixman. She'll slow things down, reset. Godek on the wing. Schroeder getting guarded well by the freshman Jordan Cox. They get it inside to Olivia Ball. She's got to try to flip this one over to Caroline Schroeder. Too much sauce on that pass. Knocked out of bounds by Caroline. It'll stay with the Huskies. Braxton Cox back into the game, as well as Delaney Sides with those 4 fouls, but they need her here. She's one of the best shooters that the Huskies have, but she has not been able to get going offensively because she has not played a whole lot of this game sitting with fouls. Braxton.
That's a foul!
It's going to be a backcourt violation. Gives it back to Wheatland Grinnell. Big call right there, giving it back to Wheatland Grinnell on this side of their timeline. Throw it in. Marissa Beckman has it now. Guarded by Jordan. She'll work around that screen. Natalie Bixman fires and hits. Inbounded to Austin Cox. Jordan Beckman guarding her tightly.
High post to Audrey Bina it goes. She's got to be aggressive. Big shot for Braxton goes off the front arc. You got to tell Bina, just go. You got to eat. You got to go through them. You're the scorer this second half. She's got to go.
Yeah, she has a game-high 15 points right now. They need to keep facilitating through her.
Godek trying to go inside on sides. She should probably push the issue on sides as well. Olivia Ball will turn around, has it blocked by Bina. That's a freaking...
Foul coming on the offensive rebound. Sends Olivia Ball to the line. First one on the evening against Braxton Cox. Nails the first. No good on the second. Huskies get that rebound. She's going to step on the sideline over there and give it back to Wheatland Grinnell. The pressure on the sideline, letting them ride that hip. They're going to say she towed that line just enough that gives it back to Wheatland Grinnell. Beckman to throw it in. Godek, a lot of contact right there. No, you let him play on, though. Works around a screen. Bixman goes back inside the ball over the top of Bina. She's got the rebound. It's poked away as she's trying to hit the outlet pass, so it stays here with the Thunderhawks. Up by 1, 5 minutes left. Man, it feels like every possession matters right now. Bixman has it. Kicks it out to Jordan Beckman. Back to Bixman. Nice cut back to the basket for Marissa Beckman. She's smothered on defense by the Huskies. It's going to be a jump ball call. It gives it back to Northern Valley. This ball poked away, but it'll stay with Northern Valley. Wheatland Grinnell done a nice job in this game pestering the Huskies in full court pressure. Caroline Schroeder comes back in for the Thunderhawks. They need that senior leadership right now. Godek to sit. They do get it to Austin. She crosses the timeline. Wanted to take this one all the way. Lot of contact. It'll stay here with the Huskies, though. Austin to throw it in, gets it to her sister Jordan. They have Bina left all alone down low, blocked by Olivia Ball, so it'll stay here with the Huskies. Ball poked away. They try to get it to Bina on that backside block. A lot of congestion down there in the paint. Trying to find somewhere to go with it. She does, but it's to Natalie Bixman. She burns her dribble, has to go Hail Mary, but she gets it down to Marissa Beckman. They save the possession. Caroline Schroeder tacks baseline, but she was too deep, blocked by the basket. Both of these teams playing a little bit faster than they probably are comfortable with, but it matters at this point of the game. Here comes a foul. It's going to go against, I believe, Marissa Beckman, and it is. Third on Marissa. First team foul of the fourth quarter. Godek to come in for Marissa. 4:01 left. Half of a quarter to decide which of these teams is going to go to state. Full timeout coming from Coach Lewis and the Huskies. We'll take it with them and be back after this.
At Smoky Hill Ag in Healy, Kansas, they take their job very serious. It's more than just a job. It's an investment in you, their customer. And you can see them for all your chemical and fertilizer needs. Seed sales, sprayer parts, hardware, it's all available at Smoky Hill Ag in Healy, Kansas. Serving the fine folks in Gove County, Logan County, Scott County, Lane County. When it comes to fertilizer and chemical, you can depend on Smoky Hill Ag in Healy, Kansas.
Stephen Cox and Associates of Long Island, Kansas wish the Northern Valley Huskies good luck this year. Stephen Cox Association and its employees value good sportsmanship and are committed to the athletic and academic success of the students of Northern Valley. Go Huskies from Stephen Cox and Associates.
Thank you for that bathroom break there, Aim Baird. I needed it.
You bet, you bet. High intensity here. All of us are trying to hold it to the last seconds because we don't want to miss a moment of a game that feels like every single possession matters.
Braxton will play it in on the sideline.
Austin still with those 5 points. They need to see if she can get a look at the basket. She's been the offensive catalyst for the Huskies here in the postseason.
Sides with it in the corner. Now back to Jordan it goes. Back to Braxton, and they'll reset it.
Beckman doing a nice job, though, against Austin. Delaney
Sides with it.
has a look at it. She'll fire one away. Hits from outside the arc, giving the Huskies the lead once again.
Big shot by Sides. Takes the lead for Northern Valley by 2.
Dixman has real estate. She's too deep. Olivia Ball with a nice rebound. Caroline Schroeder shot also short. The Huskies somehow keep that ball alive without it going out of bounds.
Sides been quiet the entire night. Other just 2 points in the first quarter. Nobody was in front of Bina. Northern Valley. Sides getting ready to go again.
Schroeder wants to steal this ball from her. They find Braxton on the nice cut in there. She leaves it too short. It's going to go off of Bina Lassen back to the Thunderhawks. Northern Valley with the 2-point lead. Under 3 minutes left in this contest. Both crowds
How
let
long?
the refs know it.
How long?
Olivia Ball gets it to Caroline Schroeder. She goes to Jordan Beckman in the corner. Back to Schroeder. She's just going to be a force inside. She has missed a lot of those she's going to want back in this game. Bixman from the high post, no good. Bina, finally they call a foul right there. It's going to go against Godek. Bina got to keep that ball up, though. Every time she drops it down around that waist, they are going to swarm her. Third foul against Godek. Pressure still on for the Thunderhawks. Austin has it. She crosses the half-court line. Trying to find some room to work against Jordan Beckman. It's been a tough task for her in this one. This low pass, Godek gets it, tries to throw it back. The Huskies have it still. A lot of contact from both sides there. They're letting them play. High shot from Austin, no good. Caroline Schroeder out in front of everybody. She's going to put it up for the easy 2 to tie this back at 48. Coach Bucher wants a full timeout with 2:06 left. We'll take it with them. We'll be back after this.
Bank is a community bank composed of you, the customers, and directors, and all of us at The Bank. From roots in the small town of Winona, Kansas in 1963, The Bank has expanded to serve the much larger community of Northwest Kansas. But our mission remains the same. That's to provide the financial services and products necessary for our customers to grow and prosper. Whether your banking needs are for agriculture, commercial, or personal, the bank is here with our professional, local, and friendly staff to take care of you. The Bank, where we have money for rent. Member FDIC.
If you haven't gotten the opportunity to stop by the Hut in Long Island, well, you are missing out. Providing an opportunity for the kids to work and also have some of the best food you can come by in the summer. You do only have a limited time to stop by as they are only open during the summer break for the schools. Fresh sandwiches, wraps, pizzas, salads, and any of the sides you can think of with lunch specials as well. Also, why not top off the meal with some ice cream? Supporting the Northern Valley Huskies academically, athletically, and any way else is the Hut in Long Island, Kansas.
The Weiser Agency is an independent agency located in Oakley, Kansas, and they're dedicated to serving the area since 1983, specializing in crop insurance. As a certified insurance agency, they have the first-hand knowledge and
Braxton can run the baseline. Floated up, and Austin barely got her fingertips on it.
Bina will come up, set a high screen. They wanted to go pick and roll there. They miss her.
High ball screen will get Austin freed up. Now back to Jordan. She'll spin in. Back to Austin it goes. Euro floater in. Finger roll is good for Amy.
She's been quiet on the offensive side for a while. Gets a bucket at a big time in this contest. Give her 7. Olivia Ball. Crowd wants a travel call.
Beckman 3 on the way is going to be no good. Jordan saved it, Ben. Sides with it now. Back to Austin it goes. 1:17 remaining. Northern Valley with a 2-point lead. Austin, it's your turn to cook.
Don't need to foul. You just need to play good defense here. Coach Lewis, though, going to make that a little bit harder for the Thunderhawks, I believe, on this timeout. He wants to talk with his team about being patient.
All-American Glass is there to serve their customers wherever they are. At All-American Glass, they feature NGA-certified master technicians to handle your insurance claims or emergency repairs. All-American Glass will repair first and replace when necessary. Call All-American Glass in Long Island, Kansas at 785-854-7625 or toll free at 866-312-2257.
All Creatures Vet Clinic is located in Almena, Kansas, and they serve the fine folks of Phillips County and Norton County, and in and around the Almena and Northern Valley area, and of course Long Island as well, and even into southern Nebraska. All Creatures Vet Clinic is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m., and you can reach them by calling 785-669-2227. Small animal care, large animal care, it's all available at All Creatures Vet Clinic, supporting the Northern Valley Huskies athletically and academically.
Got to take care of the basketball if you're the Northern Valley Huskies right here. Inbounds plays have not been easy to get against this stifling defense on the inbound play from the Thunderhawks, but if they can get it in, they can make you come and take it from them and get to the foul line. They do that right here. Inside to Bina. She puts it up.
They isolated Audrey Bina on Olivia Ball underneath. Now a 4-point lead for Northern Valley. They were in this exact spot in the league championship game. 4-point lead, under a minute to go.
Nice cut from Marissa Beckman. Puts it up and in.
Beckman brings it to within 2.
Bina going down the sideline. Godek working against her, and she gets the whistle. It's going to not send people to the line yet. Just the third foul on the Thunderhawks with 45.7 left. 2 fouls for Northern Valley. That's
run the same set. Run the same set.
That's the 4th foul on Godek. Yeah, they can absolutely run the same set if they don't figure it out, and they will.
Oh, sides threw it away. Godek with it now. It's over to Olivia Ball. Flips it up for Marissa Beckman. She gets it underneath now. Caroline Schroeder's jump shot is no good. Braxton's got it. Flips it over to Austin. 30 seconds to go. 2-point lead. Back to sides it goes. Dean got a timeout or not? And a foul will go against Vange.
That's going to be 5 on Godek. She's going to have to go to the bench. But she needed to do something right there. Had to be aggressive to get that ball. Jordan Beckman will come back into this game. Godek's night is done.
Can they get this basketball in? They've had struggles to try and get this inbounds. Lob for Bina, nobody's there. And she scored. Audrey Bina, nobody caught her. They went 2 double team on sides. Northern Valley with a 4-point lead.
And that is not what you need. You don't want to foul there. They get Bina. The shot does not fall, though. Ball will go to the line and shoot 2. Big free throws for the freshman, Olivia Ball, right here. You got to get a body, especially on Caroline Schroeder, who is one of the most prolific rebounders we've seen since we've been doing open spaces, Clint.
Yes, she has. First one missed from Ball.
Long rebound goes into the hands of Braxton. It's tipped away. It'll stay with the Huskies. 9.4 left. This is where they've struggled the most, is on this inbounds play right here. Timeout from Coach Pooker to talk about how to get this ball back, but we're going to stay right here and talk, because with only 10 seconds left, man.
Yeah, I had that bathroom. That bathroom break. I had to check out there for a little bit. I appreciate a little bit of grace on this one. This dad was a little bit excited about it. Here, let's talk strategy. Northern Valley's got to get creative getting this basketball in bounds.
I think they should take a play out of the playbook that the boys run. You see a lot of teams run. They go out of bounds, run kind of that 4 verts crossing route. It's a more of a football play than a basketball play. But until they say you can't start out of bounds, I think almost every team should implement that in situations like this, because it requires the defense to run with you like a cornerback, and it's so hard not to get back on your heels and allow the offense to get back to the ball. I don't know if they got something like that, but that's what I would do.
So here's the most important thing. If Wheatland Grinnell scores the basket, don't go pick up the basketball.
Yeah, you just wait.
You can take a delay.
Wheatland Grinnell has 4 fouls, so if you get this ball in, you sit with it and make them come and foul you, and you try to put this game on ice. Austin to throw this one in. Braxton has it back to Austin. They're just going to play a little give-and-go action here. She's mugged, and she'll go to the line. The Northern Valley crowd on the opposite side can feel it, Clint.
And so can this crowd right underneath me. And with 4 seconds to go, B to the line. I remind you.
Braxton having one of not only her better games of the season, but of her high school career. She only has 13 points right now, looking to add to that. But she has stepped up in a big way here in this one. Eyeing the first of 2. It's up, no good. The nice thing that the Huskies have going for them, though, is it is a 2-possession game. They're up by 4.
Yeah, you just can't foul on a 3-point attempt at this moment.
Yeah. Ball is up and no good, but with 4 seconds left, they're going to have to hustle down and fire a 3, and it's going to be all she wrote. Northern Valley.
30 years ago, Northern Valley went to the state tournament and won it. It's been 30 years since they've been back. This team was 1 win their freshman year, 4 wins their sophomore year. Last time 14. Now they go on a winning streak of 4 to punch their ticket to the state tournament. A 12-11 team knocks off the Thunderhawks of Grinnell. Come into this one 15-6. Aim.
Cinderella story complete so far.
The 6th seed. All the way to the state tournament.
Starting the season 1-8 to get to this point.
What was the final?
54-50.
Northern Valley wins.
A good day here in the Colby Event Center. If you're in green, that is for sure.
Both the boys and the girls headed to state for Northern Valley.
Might be quite the carpool down to Great Bend. Barton Community College will be the host of both of those games.
Caroline Schroeder, heck of a season, heck of a career. Girl, the senior for the Hawks. Congratulations on a good season. Northern Valley defying odds as they will punch the ticket to the state tournament. As nobody thought they'd be holding that trophy. I heard many teams, fans say, man, this girls' side is wide open. Dean Lewis, in his first year, starts out 1-8, comes back to punch his way to the state tournament as those girls dance in jubilee. It was a tough call for me, Aim. It really was. I appreciate you helping me out.
You bet, my friend.
I'm not sure I'm going to have the scoring correct at all. I was a little bit everywhere.
Heck of a season for the Thunderhawks, earning that 1 seed coming into this sub-state, but unfortunately falling short. It is very, very tough to beat a team not only 2 times, but 3 times. And with both of those games with Northern Valley really coming down to the wire, especially that last one, you knew that both of these teams had to play a really good brand of basketball to come out with this one. Northern Valley getting it done at the end, though, doing what they needed to do to complete the Cinderella story here in this sub-state and punch that ticket to state for the first time. And as you said, 30 years for the girls' side at Northern Valley. Quite the feat for Coach Lewis in his first season. And you want to know, I think that they're going to be a team to watch out for at this tournament. Sneaky, sneaky team. You know, that record does not indicate the talent and the work ethic of this team.
I'm sorry. My daughters are mugging me here. I gotta go.
I'm not sure if Clint finished the books or not. Let's see. We will leave it here to watch, but we'll try to go get that book and bring it back after this. But a great game down to the wire, a lot of back and forth between those two teams. You knew it was going to be one of those knockdown, drag-out type of basketball games, and it certainly did not disappoint on that side of things. It's just one of those games, unfortunately, one of these teams, even though both deserving, like I said, if there was a wild card spot where both teams could get into state, both teams, I feel like, deserve that slot, but Northern Valley getting it done when they needed to the most here at the end of the sub-state tournament to find the opportunity to play at the state tournament for the first time in 30 years. We'll kick it over to some sponsors here for a second. They're the ones that allow open spaces to happen so that we can bring you moments like this, these special moments. They're so fun. You can't beat being here in person, but open spaces being a pretty close second. That's pretty great stuff. So we'll toss it over to them, give them their due, and bring you back to scoring hopefully here sooner rather than later.
Better Built Trailers, located just off of I-70's exit 93 at Grainfield, can take care of all of your trailer needs and so much more. When it comes to trailers and trailer sales, Mike Boehner has what you're looking for, from the 12 different brands of trailers to the manufacturing of their own Better Built brand of hay trailers, and offering accessories and trailer services to go along with being your place to go for all of your Polaris ATV needs. At Better Built Trailers in Grainfield, they have the technicians and personnel to do your job. The High Plains Co-op, headquartered in Grainfield and Park, stand ready to help you during harvest time. At the High Plains Co-op, they'll help you get back to the harvest field as quick as possible. Grain storage and marketing of your grain is available at the High Plains Co-op in Grainfield and Park.
If you want to get the edge on your insurance coverage, why not contact J.D. Gall at Edgewater Insurance in Grainfield, with also a location in Waukegan. Now, he'll take care of all your insurance needs, whether you need home and auto insurance, farm insurance, crop insurance, business, life insurance, health insurance. He provides it all at Edgewater Insurance in Grainfield, Kansas. Why not give him a call at 785-673-4798. That's J.D. Gall, Edgewater Insurance, Grainfield.
The equity in Equity Bank is more than just a name for them. It's a part of how they live and do business. Equity Bank knows that building something takes expertise, vision, and hard work. And that's why they have been building one of the fastest growing banks in the region by working side by side with their customers. Equity Bank didn't just inherit a bank, they built one. Go online to equitybank.com and see all the state-of-the-art banking solutions that Equity Bank can offer you. Member FDIC.
At Equity Bank, they mean more. More solutions for your finances and more bankers standing by, whether that's in our lobbies or in the drive-thrus. They're at the Equity Bank. They're proud members of the community, big supporters of high school athletics. They shoot straight, and you score when it comes to no ATM fees nationwide. And don't forget to ask about Equity Bank Insurance, which offers an array of insurance products from home, auto, farm, business, and crop insurance. Why not stop by at Almena or Norton's locations and visit them online at equitybank.com to let them show you why equity means more.
You appreciate it when people listen to you. You like it when they understand. We understand, and we think we have something you're going to like. My name is Brandy Archer. I'm part of the First National Bank and Trust family in Phillipsburg, Logan, Long Island, Smith County Bank and Smith Center, and Solomon Valley Bank in Beloit. Member FDIC. You work hard around home, around your family, at your job, and you deserve some perks. Benefits like shopping and travel discounts, protection on your cell phone, roadside assistance. Perks. Today, go to agbank.bank, take a look at the brand new Perk checking account and all the special benefits perfect for someone like you. Reduce risk, save money, get your own Perk checking account. Know that today and every day, First National Bank and Trust is here for you.
Getz Trucking in Park, Kansas is a company that can handle all of your livestock hauling needs. Established in 1984, they've been in business for over 30 years. Daryl and Cheryl and Justin and Kaylee Getz of Getz Trucking have been supporting the schools of Gove County for many, many years. It's all brought to you by the Getz Trucking of Park, Kansas.
Back to the action here. We got the books, the unofficial stats. If you're still listening at home, we'll give a rundown here of those scores of the night for Wheatland Grinnell. Marissa Beckman ended her night with 8. Olivia Ball, 11. Evangeline Godek, 2. Jordan Beckman with the 3 bomb from outside. Natalie Bixman, who had 35 the last night, ended her night with 10 here. Had a little bit of foul trouble. Couldn't quite get going offensively like Coach Bucher knows that she can, but still a good night from her nonetheless. And then Caroline Schroeder, the double-double machine. Unfortunately, her Wheatland Grinnell career is over, but she is on to bigger and better things. She's going to be playing volleyball at Cloud next season. She had 14 over there. For the Northern Valley side, the victors of this one, Delaney Sides with 5. Jordan Cox putting 10 in her freshman year. Audrey Bina with a big 19 after a massive second half. Austin Cox, not as potent of a scorer, but she was facilitating out there, still had 7. And then Braxton Cox, having one of her better games as a season, puts in 13, giving the Huskies the 54-50 victory to punch that ticket to state over the Wheatland Grinnell Thunderhawks. And we knew that it was going to have to be a great game for Northern Valley to run through the 1 seed to get there. Both of these teams put it all out on the line, but Northern Valley comes out victorious. And I don't really have anything else left to say, Clint.
Well, I had to come up here because I could see you were still going. I didn't know how long this broadcast was going to go, but you know how many games I broadcast when we would score less than 20 points?
A lot.
A lot. Trying to paint a pretty picture on something that was really not very pretty.
You can go back to the archives if you want, but I don't know if I will.
I don't know that those have been archived that much. Seeked very much. This one will. As Northern Valley weathers the storm is about the best way to put it after a 29-29 halftime mark and a 43-43, right?
I would say that not only about this game but about this season. They weather the storm of the 1-8 start. They start to hit their stride, and then Mary Baird has to go down with the knee injury, and they have to figure it out from there. She has been a key cog to this team, not only this year, but for 4 years. And so she's still over there on the bench. She's still a leader, but you know she wants to be out there in that uniform as well. But they've got to figure it out after that happens. And then they come out here in the postseason and get it done to go to the Barton Community College, where they get to play for a state title.
That's about what I got left. I could use an Uber on the way home. I think I'm exhausted.
And a coffee, seriously.
We looked at it and said, I don't know if we want to start early, but I'm glad they did at this point.
Me too.
Jordan Beckman and Caroline Schroeder, the seniors playing their last game. I'm sure you said something about that.
I did.
Been watching those girls since they were 6th graders and really enjoyed them. Congratulations on a strong season. But Northern Valley finds a way. Aim, it's time to close this one out. And we say thank you from Open Spaces Sports. Thank you for all those sponsors that made it happen. Thank you for all you Northern Valley fans who make it happen. I know you enjoy your basketball, but I bet you don't tune in to Open Spaces Sports, because the Northern Valley faithful travels to state tournaments well. We'll be in Barton County next week to play some basketball. Until next time, God bless.